Welcome back to Let's Play Watch Dogs. I'm BurningDogFace, and I wanted to mention that Yornik left a comment saying that well, let me see. I'm trying to do this one-handed. You know, the gap on top of these pistols, kind of hard to see. Whatever. You remember what I'm talking about.
Shit, that's the gun.
Yeah. Is, actually because it's based on a really strange gun called the Matiba Auto Revolver, which has its barrel against the lowest chamber, and not the highest in the, whatever you call the cylinder, that's what it is, I think, as is the norm. So there's a visible gap between a cylinder and a barrel shroud. The real gun looks a tiny bit more sane, but not by much. And, I also wanted to mention, I apologize for being salty a while back after the fight with Iraq wasn't exactly the most riveting thing in the world. I suppose it only makes it an appropriate metaphor, though. After all, no one's ever happy with how things end in Iraq. I'd like to thank my good friend Ronan Drake for the pun. Hey, a gang hideout. Let's do that. Let's leave this here. I'm sure no one will mind. Oh dear. I thought I was about to die an embarrassing death.
This guy sends somebody to the hospital for getting in the way. See how he likes it when he's got me in his face.
I know I'm not actually in the place yet, it's just, you know, thematic. I still only see the one guy. Oh, there's one. That's a very strange hobby, but you know, it's one of the more harmless things I've seen in here. Wow, look at this planning disaster. Don't want to make a move until I know which one of these guys I'm not allowed to murder. Wait, what? Oh, okay. I thought it was about to say he performs Shakespeare in the park.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
What's up with this? Well, it's about time.
It's love. I have to make a move. I have to know if she's interested.
Whatever happens, I'm here for you, bud. See you next time.
If he keeps it up, someone will call the cops.
That's interesting. Look at the shape of this no-go zone.
What's going on?
Come on. Oh. So where the fuck is the target? Sorry. Thought I was going to sneeze. I did not.
Someone's got to be doing that.
There's a guy right there in the middle I haven't scanned yet.
Can't be bothered.
Bingo.
How's that happening?
Okay, Captain Fedora didn't actually see me up here, so I don't need to murder him.
Huh? Whatever.
They're not paying me enough to deal with this shit.
Hey, bro! Hey. Somebody back there? Huh?
Jeez, Aiden. The guy didn't even know you were there. Did he owe you money or something? It's a guy right there. Oh, that's funny. I like that. He's a classical music lover, so there's just some generic rock music. See, that seems much less likely to give a guy a concussion.
What was that?
Remember the first time I did one of these sequences? I wonder if I've really just gotten that much better, or if this one is just easier laid out. What the fuck? There's a guy right there. Oh, there is a guy right there. Oh. Now the real trick is in luring him without luring the target.
Shh. Something that way.
Oh. Man, I just stole this car. Now. You know you deserve this. Come back here and take your medicine, young man. Spec Ops SMG-11. Deliver automatic fire noiselessly with his black silenced SMG-11. Well, that's definitely useful. What's that over there? Oh, yes, that's right, chess puzzles.
The environment wants you to read this.
It's an interesting way to incentivize that, seeing as I probably wasn't going to do chess puzzles otherwise. Speaking of which... It's endgame. Oh, endgame, yeah. Finish this game of chess in as few moves as possible. It's the one I was doing the other time. It made me feel profoundly stupid. Actually, in the same conversation where he made the terrible pun about Iraq, Ronan Drake told me I was the guy yelling at the screen during the chess sequence. So, you know, called that. So, I have a confession to make. I've only just realized the individual Criminal Convoy missions have names on the map. This one's actually called Juggernaut. I dread to think. I am morbidly curious. I kind of wanted that kick-ass sniper rifle anyway, so... Still need to make up for all these unfortunate deaths. This truck kind of sucks. But it's very large and should be able to block the road well enough. If I had to guess, I'd say Juggernaut is going to be like that other one with the armored truck, except I have to knock the people out, so I can't just destroy the truck.
Some call him a criminal, while others say he's a hero. What we do know is that he's the vigilante who's been roaming the Chicago streets for months. Just who is Aiden Pierce? Our research has come up with conflicting reports.
Oh.
We have some evidence that he was once married.
Murder Castle. The 1893 World's Fair was the perfect bait for Dr. Henry Howard Holmes, aka Herman Mudgett, to lure his estimated 200-plus victims to his front door. Holmes built the 60-room, 3-story building with secret passageways, doors, and chutes. Holmes advertised for tourists and staff. These unwary visitors and employees checked in and never left. The building burned down in 1895. Holmes was convicted and executed in 1896. I don't know if the guy's name is accurate, but that one's actually true. That's a really fucked up story. Hidden compartments leading to rooms, and like a soundproof room where you could just lock people in until they starved to death if he so desired. Specialized equipment in the basement for disposing of bodies in like a big pit of lye. I think it was lye. It might have just been a giant furnace. Home of Lloyd Pinkerton. This was the home of Lloyd Pinkerton, a community leader and founder of the Black Viceroys. Pinkerton arrived in Chicago in 1960 and quickly became involved in the betterment of the wards. His group, the Black Viceroys, raised funds for local schools, organized meal programs, and advocated civil rights. Growing racial tensions led to Pinkerton's murder in 1966 and transformed the Black Viceroys from community organizers into a violent gang. Let's move the truck a little closer so I don't have to run all that way.
I intercepted this one too late to stop the murder. I can make sure it won't happen again.
Short route, too. Sorry. Oh! Ah, damn it! Fucking... That would've been perfect. There's... that goddamn ambulance. Probably have to restart this one. I'm just curious.
Get your booty map here. Celebrity chef. Civility friend.
It's not a playground, pal.
He said to the man with the grenade launcher. Fuck. Oh, what? What? that's done.
Damn it!
Wow, that worked a lot better than I thought. I guess the idea was supposed to be that he gets away from you and just starts ramming through all the traffic. But it's a dump truck. That's right, it's a cement truck. They're just a lot less armored than, you know, armored cars. Like, I don't think one grenade launcher grenade would have killed the passengers of an armored car. Well, I feel vindicated. Didn't waste that title after all. It was the other one I had trouble stopping, not this one. Wow, that's really stupid. This one I just unlocked is better than this one I just had. Although, if, in fairness, I think that might have been a DLC weapon. I don't know, it is full auto. And again, I probably get better zoom with this goblin anyway. I really creased their cans. Yeah, you know what, I'll do that next time since I'm just about out of time.
Excuse me.
Westbound train arriving shortly.
People will do anything for attention.
You know, at least in Assassin's Creed, well, at least the Ezio games, you were constantly buying medicine. So you had something to spend your absurd amounts of money on. Big Jim Colissimo's Cafe. Before Torrio and before Capone, Big Jim Colissimo ran Chicago's outfit. Big Jim controlled the South Side's hundreds of gambling saloons, opium dens, and brothels from 1902 to 1920. Big Jim sealed his fate when he refused to expand the business into illegal liquor smuggling. Johnny Torrio, anxious to expand the business... Oops. Right, forgot about that.
So we're clear, and in case
Ordered a hit on his boss. Colissimo was gunned down at his own establishment.
members of the board,
Dick move, Torrio.
that's the way I think it should go.
Nope. Badge unlocked. Ashes to ashes. That's one way to deal with heartburn.
Who's doing that?
Burned down factory. Oh. A modern-day relic, this old factory serves as a reminder of the perils of love and obsession. The story goes that an employee, spurned by the love of his life, walked into work wearing dynamite on his belt and brought the building down around him. He left a note saying that this was meant to be one last gift for his true love. I'm sure she would have been content with flowers. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Watch Dogs. When we, I guess we'll meet up with Nicky and see how things are going with her and Jax. Later!